Hello, my lovelies. Here again with the second chapter of Friends and Brothers. This is chapter 2, On the Other Hand. Will, said Charlie, what's the opposite of right? What? Said William, who was busy reading. It's a really hard one, this, Will. What's the opposite of right? Left, said William. Wrong, said Charlie. William put his book down. Don't be stupid, Charles, he said. He spread his arms wide, hands open, fingers outstretched. Look, he said, this one's right and this one's left. See? Opposites. But that's not the right answer, said Charlie patiently. I told you it was a hard one. The right answer's wrong. William felt his patience slipping. How can the right answer be wrong, he said. Because wrong's the opposite of right, said Charlie. So's left. Oh, I know that, said Charlie airily, but that's the easy answer. Mum, said William. Yes. What's the opposite of right? Well, it depends, Will. It could be left or it could be wrong. Oh, you knew, said William glumly. Charlie, meanwhile, was quizzing his father, who was writing a letter. Dad, said Charlie. Yes? What's the opposite of right? Charlie's father put down his pen and turned to face his younger son. Well, Charlie, he said, there are several possible answers to that question. First of all, if you were talking about your hands or your feet or your eyes, you could say the opposite of right was left. Or your ears, said Charlie. What? Oh, yes, or your ears. But on the other hand, if you were doing a sum, adding 5 to 5, let's say, and the answer 10 would be right, the answer 9 would be wrong. Or 8, Charlie said. What? Oh, yes, or 8. But then again, Charlie, there's a third answer to your question, you see. There is, said Charlie. Yes, now, what am I doing? Talking a lot. No, I mean, what was I doing when you started asking me? Writing a letter. Exactly. Now, here's a third answer to your question. Ask it again. What's the opposite of right, Dad? Don't write. Huh? Yes, Charlie, said his father. He took out a fresh sheet of paper and picked up his pen. Now, he said, you say to me, right. Right, said Charlie. Obediently, his father scribbled away. Now, say the opposite. Wrong, said Charlie. His father went on writing. Left, said Charlie. His father still went on writing. Oh, now I get it, said Charlie. Don't write. And immediately the flying pen skidded to a halt. Charlie considered this, and then he said, Can I have that piece of paper, Dad? He went away and found himself a red felt pen and wrote on the paper in big red letters. Right, left. Right, wrong. Right, don't write. Then he went to find his brother. He showed him the paper. Look, Will, he said, there's 3 opposites. Dad showed me there's another sort when you're writing a letter. William read what Charlie had written. Charles, he said scornfully, you've spelled every word wrong. You're hopeless at spelling hopeless. You can't even spell little short words like these. Oh, I'm only really good at spelling really long words, said Charlie. I could beat you at spelling a really long word. Don't be stupid. Charlie went away, his eyes narrowed in thought. He went to his bedroom and chose an animal book from his bookshelf and took it to the bathroom and locked himself in. He turned the pages till he found the picture of a particular animal and propped the open book on top of the lavatory cistern. Then, sitting the wrong way round on the lavatory seat cover, he copied carefully in small letters onto the small palm of his left hand, RHINOCEROS. At supper time, Charlie said to his father, Dad, why is a rhinoceros called a rhinoceros? Well, said his father, the name comes from 2 old Greek words, rhinos, which means nose, and keras, which means horn. Nose, horn, you see? An animal with a horn on his nose. It's a long word, isn't it, Dad? Said Charlie. William rose to the bait. Charlie says he's only good at spelling long words, he said. I am, said Charlie. Well, go on then, said William. Spell rhinoceros. Oh, come on, Will, said his mother. That's much too hard for Charlie. I don't suppose you could spell it yourself. Bet I could. Go on then. All right, said William. He began, and his father and mother laughed. You're wrong already, they said. Can I try? Said Charlie in a small, polite voice. Now it was William's turn to laugh. Fat chance you've got of getting it right if I can't, he scoffed. I might, said Charlie. Have a go, said his father. Yes, go on, Charlie. Have a try, said his mother. Charlie rested his right elbow on the table and with his right hand scratched his head and frowned as though he was thinking very hard. His left hand was curved around his plate, the palm towards him. Slowly, pausing here and there as though for an extra effort of thought, he said, R, H, I, N, O, C, E, R, O, S. Hooray! Cried his mother. Clever old Charlie, shouted his father. William's mouth hung open in amazement. Did he get it right? He said. Yes, they said. He did. Yes, said Charlie. I'm good at spelling long words, Will. I told you. I was right, and you were the opposite. You do know what the opposite of right is, don't you, Will?